Hey folks, Bob here. So what we're doing today, this is my 2000 Dodge Dakota with the 4.7 V8 and the AC compressor locked up. I've already taken the old one off, and in the effort to save time on this video, I wanted to go ahead and get some steps ahead, but it's real easy. Let me show you what I did. The first thing I did is I removed the overflow container. It's a big long thing, fits right across here. It bolts in right there and right there. Just two bolts hold it in, and you got your windshield wiper, which is on this side of it, and your switch for the washer pump, wiper washer pump. And of course your overflow tube goes to right here. Let me show you that thing so you'll see what I'm talking about. This is it right here. It kind of acts as a fan shroud, but whoa, loosen some coolant here. But this is the overflow on this side for the antifreeze coolant. And over here is your washer fluid and the switches and stuff, pumps all right there. So get this thing out of the way. Just made life a lot easier as far as getting in there to those bolts, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Okay, so with that out of the way, like I said, it fit right in here. Just bolted in there and there. That bolt there was missing, but I've got spare ones. So, and this bolt, by the way, is a, let's see, it is a 10 millimeter. Can you guys see that? Get it where you can see it. Tough to see, but that's what fits this on my truck anyway. Now it also fits, what else does it fit? I think that's all it fits. Okay, the bolts, once you get this out of the way, you can get to these compressor bolts easy. It's just three. You got a big long one right here, right there. Just turn the fan where you can get to it, and it goes all the way through the alternator. Of course, you got to loosen the serpentine belt right here. Just pull up on it, and enough where you can just take it off the pulley. Real easy to get to without all that stuff in the way now. Real easy to put back on too, I would think. There's a bolt right here, also 13 millimeter, which is this one here. Man, you can't see it, it's wore off, but it's a 13 millimeter. And then back in the back over there is this one here. I'm sorry, this is a 15. My bad, this is a 15. These two on the front here are 15. One right there in the back is a 13. See right there? And that's it. Just those three bolts mount that compressor. Now, this hose right here, on the old compressor, it took the 10 millimeter. Right there. On the new compressor, it takes this 13. I don't know why they did that, but the 13 fits it. So I got to take that loose and put the new gaskets on it. So just keep that in mind. And what else was I going to show you? Oh yeah, this connector right here. I could not get that connector out. I pulled the red tab out, and it will not release. I got my neighbor's a mechanic. He's going to come over and see what the heck's going on. He says it is possible these things can get stuck. They can be stubborn. So what I ended up doing, I ended up cutting the wire from the old compressor. Hopefully you won't have to do that. But this compressor's junk, so it wasn't a big deal. I just had to get it out of the way, so I cut the wire. But you pop this little red tab out through that little slot right there. Boop, pop it out, pop it to the side. And I believe it's supposed to separate. There was a tab down in there, and I pushed on it, pulled on it, pried on it, everything, and it just will not come loose. They make these things kind of difficult. This is a 25-year-old truck. Looks like this original compressor, so it's probably never been loose before. Didn't have to loosen any of this stuff, none of that. So let me finish getting the compressor bolted back down. I did have to take the air box off. There was a screw here and a screw there. And then of course the piping right here with this band clamp. There's a band clamp on each end here, just a regular old screwdriver. Loosen it up, and it's got a slot on it where the band clamp can't fit but one way. So it's pretty simple how it goes back together. So there you go, folks. That's how it goes together. When I get all of it put back together, my neighbor, the mechanic's got a vacuum pump. We'll pump it down and then fill it full of Freon. I did not replace the dryer. I don't think I need to. Once it started locking up, I didn't run it long. But hopefully I didn't, nothing got into dryer. I hope not, but it was blowing cold air. It just compressor started locking up. So, all right, let me get it put together. We'll continue the video.
You're in the light.
You need a light?
No, you are in the light.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bugger, ain't it? All right, I got it put back together. I need to put the overflow tank back in. I just wanted to start it up, make sure the idle's good, and all the belts are going in the right direction. Looks good. Let me cut it off. We'll finish putting it back together. All right, guys, so we got it all put back together. I need to get a bolt for this side of this piece here. Didn't lose hardly any coolant. Lost a little bit of washer fluid. No big deal, that stuff's pretty cheap. I do use actual washer fluid in this truck. Seems to run okay. Airflow, mass map sensor. Dang, I'll get it right in a minute. Seems to be working okay. So we're gonna take it down the road here in a bit, but here's that connector. Steve said that, I think it's on this side, right in here, there was a tab that had to be pushed down to clear that little notch right there. And I saw that, and I pushed the tab down, but I never could push it down enough at the same time. Remember, the thing's coming this way, coming right to left, coming in like that. So I don't know, a little bit overly complicated design, but we got it out. I don't know what good that's for, but I'm gonna hang on to it for right now. The other one fit perfect. So we did prime the pump 10 turns, I think 11 turns to be safe. So let's take it down the road, make sure it runs okay. He's busy right now. He's, like I said, he's a mechanic, so he said maybe later today or sometime tomorrow he can pump this thing down and we can add Freon. So stay tuned, there'll be some more video. All right, folks, hope the fan over here is not bothering you too bad, but we got the gauges hooked to it. We're pumping it down, getting the moisture out, and I got it all put back together, and took it down the road. I actually drove it to work today, which is about a 60-mile round trip. Had a job to do in Raleigh, and truck runs great. So we just get it pumped down and put some Freon in it. Should be good to go. Start putting the Freon in and I'll catch it back on. Okay, we got two cans of Freon are in it. Showing 250 pounds over here on this gauge over here. Clutch is not cut off in probably 3 minutes. So it's blowing cold air out of the vents. You put the thermometer in the vent? Okay. I think we got it with the vacuum. It held a vacuum, it didn't leak down, so I don't think we got any leaks. That can's feeling awful light. I think it consumed that can. All right, folks, we got it going. Put 2 1/3 cans of little small cans of Freon in it. I bought 6 cans at the store, so I had a third of a can left over from the previous time I had put Freon in it. So seems to be blowing cold air. It's working good. Just sitting in the shop, it got down to 60. We had to put a thermostat in the vent, thermometer in the vent. Thermostat, put a thermometer in the vent. And I'm not that dumb, guys. I don't know. Anyway, 60, I think 59 to be exact. We're going down the road, it would cool even better. We're just sitting here to idle. It's going out at on low speed or second low speed. So pretty pleased. The compressor, we didn't have any leaks when we did the suction test. So I'm happy with it. So that's going to end this video. It was 90-some degrees when I was taking this thing apart, so I didn't set you up on a tripod because it would have made such a long video, but I showed you what all bolts had to come out, what sizes, tools you needed. So I hope that helps somebody, because it really is not a bad job at all. Taking that reservoir off, coolant reservoir off, to get access to the bolts and to get access to that tensioner pulley for the serpentine belt. That's the way to do it, man. There's just 2 bolts hold that thing in, and disconnect the hoses, a couple of small hoses, a couple of wires for the washer pump, and the sensor for the water level sensor, because it's showing low washer. So I got to top that off. But piece of cake. They had that thing out in 10-15 minutes. Saved a bunch of time. So folks, I hope you like that. We're trying to do more videos of helpful type stuff, not as much on the junkyards anymore. So we've pretty much videoed every junk car around. So but I hope you enjoyed that, got something out of that. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like and subscribe button, and share, and that bell notification. If you'll hit that bell notification, you'll get notified of other videos we put out. And folks, I really appreciate it. All right, Bob out.